talking about a pro-black people here. This is what they seem to be on, right? But
Pro-Israelite.
so pro-Israelite. Yeah. So pro-Israelite in their mind state actually means not pro-black.
You gotta bring out this 12 and 12.
They saying so they actually drawing a separation between Islam.
Chapter 12.
Brother.
Listen.
Right. And further, by these, my son be admonished of making of many books.
Of what?
Of making of many books.
Of what?
Of making of many books.
Of making of many books, man. You can't be going into the Talmud, man, and the Talmud, man, and the Quran and all sorts of nonsense. You gotta bug your spirit out, brother.
Oh, so
you know?
There is no end.
There's
out.
what?
There is no end.
How much books are these heathen gonna make?
There is no end.
Read.
And much study is weariness of the flesh.
And much study is what?
Weariness of the flesh.
Listen, stick to Yahweh, Bahashim, Hamashiach,
Yes, right.
and you gonna be straight, brother. Let's not go
Shema
into
Yisrael.
What?
Shema Yisrael.
No, it's Shema Yasha'al.
Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yasha'al.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one.
Yeah, he is one.
Okay, so if that is true, then how is it we're going to try to contain him under one definition, by your definition, the Hebrew definition, the Israelite definition, by your perspective? Not all of us.
The Most High wants us to be good. He only going to want us to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. He didn't go for us to get all the other knowledge of the other trees of the field. We was never supposed to do that. You still dabbling in that, brother, and that's wrong. All right?
What are you still dabbling in?
When I'm dabbling the Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, man. That's all I'm dabbling.
So you exclusive on that?
I mean, anything else, I filter through the books, man. I read historical books.
So before you got to your current state, you never learned nothing else.
I don't do none of that nonsense, man.
So you never read it?
No, I never read it. I never want to read it.
Okay, so do you read the Torah?
Of course I read the Torah.
And Hebrew?
Of course I read the Torah in Hebrew. I got translations in the Paleo Hebrew.
Okay, so you're fine to be able to be a scholar and to be a person who studies, but you just said studying makes you weary.
Nah, I said much study.
Much study.
Much study. I study.
Got multiple books.
Much study and many books. Right? You gotta exclude that Talmud, and that's why I see that you ain't got them zigzags on, man.
Oh, so I don't have my zigzags on, so you're gonna be able to tell me I'm not a Hebrew because of that, is what you're saying?
That's not why.
Not following the laws.
Come on!
I'm not following the laws.
Right.
Y'all working on a Sabbath day. This ain't Seder.
This not work.
This ain't Seder.
This ain't work.
This ain't Seder.
We're not getting paid for this, brother. It's not work.
Oh, because you're not, okay.
So the Jewish people in Israel, are they the real Jews?
Who's that?
The Jewish people in Israel, are they the real Jews?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking a question. You said you was from Israel. So
Yes, born and raised.
No, you
So are they the real
first, no, he first came up here saying that there can't be Chinese Jewish people.
Right, he did.
No.
I didn't say there could be Chinese Jewish people. I said that the Hebrews were spread to all four corners of the world.
So are they the
That's
real-
what I said.
Are they the real Israelites in the land right now?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
I don't believe that in my belief, no.
No, okay.
Okay.
That's right. That's what he said.
It doesn't come
I didn't
from
tell you I studied Talmud. Now you quote me out of context. I said I've read in it, and I have beliefs that are correlated to what they say. Now, do I believe in everything it says? No, I do not.
Don't you know in the Talmud it says that like a 3-year-old or 4-year-old, you can rape them and their chastity will come back?
I believe that there are a lot of deviant things that are there that have been translated in a way that they don't correlate with the values I have as a Hebrew. No, they don't.
Talmud come from Babylon, right?
I do believe that, yes.
So anything dealing with Babylon, it's just wicked.
Oh, so can we say the same thing about America? Like my brother's Nikes, anything dealing with America, we should just take it off.
Yeah, my Nikes is wicked,
So should we
but
just
they
take them off?
You know what I'm
So
saying?
should all Hebrew brothers just abandon the Nikes and go barefoot, or do we need shoes to walk these streets?
Nike, Gucci,
all of that.
Dolce & Gabbana,
But right now you're not
all
about to
that.
take off the shoes. We're gonna leave them on because we need them to walk the streets, right? So y'all doing what y'all have to do to get by, but you're gonna try to criticize me
You don't need
for
a
doing the
Talmud.
same.
You don't need a Talmud to survive, though.
No, hold on. If I was a little kid and I was handed Talmud, damn it, I was handed Talmud.
All right. So
Now, as I grow up and I might not still read the Talmud, it is what it is.
I was handed Christmas. I gave away Christmas.
And I've given away Christmas too.
Babylonian, yeah.
Okay, and I'm giving away a lot of that stuff.
So give away the Talmud too.
But
Get rid of the Talmud too.
Okay, I already
Get rid of
have.
the Talmud
I already
too.
have.
Your dad-
I already
your
have.
dad-
You
your
say there's
dad
still
African
values that you believe in. That's enough.
Okay.
You say there's still values you believe in, man.
There's
said there's still
some
stuff you
values
believe
in
in.
a lot of different things. There's values in this country I still believe in.
What?
Make it great.
Brother, you see,
I'm not trying to make it
double-minded.
great again, but I'm
You
still here for a reason.
You double-minded, brother.
You still here for a reason, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm here to teach my people.
Okay,
And you're here to score.
so how you gonna tell me I'm not here to do the same?
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
You see how you just tried to cut me down? You here to teach your people, but I'm not here to teach my people. I'm here to start.
Scoff.
That's
I
so-
said scoff.
Just
Right, go ahead.
keep it
Read
peace.
on.
Hold on 1 second. The book of Psalms, chapter 110, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The what?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of
The
wisdom.
fear of the Lord, not the Talmud. Go ahead, read
A
on.
good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
No, just know the commandments.
That do his commandments.
No, just read the commandments.
That do his commandments.
Read on.
His praise endure forever.
That's what we're supposed to be doing, the commandments, my brother. That's it.
So what's the mission?
The mission is to get all my people to do.
Ezekiel 3:18.
So to stay here in Babylon and do the commandments?
No, to get all my people that's in Babylon to do the commandments.
What's the good of singing this song here in a strange land?
It was a good singing the song here in a strange land because I'm singing it to my people, not the heathen.
Isaiah 1:4.
But at the same time, your conviction is telling your people that they are the heathen.
What people I'm telling they the heathen?
Because we're not following the laws, you trying to label me a heathen.
Am I telling you a heathen? Be you bearing false witness, brother. You gotta
That's
repent from that.
no, that's exactly what it sounded like. What you was telling me about because I don't have my Zeke's on and
You have no right trying to teach. That's right.
oh,
Your
so
understanding gonna be off.
because I'm not dressed right.
You're not
and I'm
following the
You're
law.
not
I'm
doing
not-
the commandments.
I'm not
That's what
doing
the
the
scripture
laws.
just said, brother.
I just read
You
it,
still
brother.
scoffing after that.
Okay.
Just be like, okay, you
I-
know what?
I- no,
all you
no,
gotta do is help
it's not
yourself
that.
up. Like, okay,
It's not that.
Okay, I should wear my ZZs.
No,
That's all you should say. All you
there's
should say is,
a time and place.
I should wear
There's a
my
time and
ZZs.
place. I also have a job to do.
Tucking your ZZs, brother?
No, I also have a job to do. I don't wear my Zeke's to work.
So you tucking your ZZs for the job, brother?
Didn't you just
No,
say
I go to work.
Right.
I'm not working on today, but
So why is you
I ain't
wearing
changed.
Yeezys?
I ain't changed. I ain't been home yet.
We are a rebellious nation.
I've been going all night
You got a precept?
on the Sabbath tonight.
Read the precept out, man.
Get your precept.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37.
Salaki, I was supposed
wanna
to
know.
talk to him and then the demons came out.
Right.
And I was supposed to give it back to you, man.
Hey man, that's a spirit.
That's a spirit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You brought these demons.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that are right unto you are the commandments unto the Lord. Con.
Read that again from the top, man. I like that.
If any man think himself to be
Say
a
the verse.
prophet,
Say the verse, Doc.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that are right unto you are the commandments of the Lord.
See, now you're supposed to take acknowledgement of the commandments, laws, statutes, commandments.
Something happening with him. Something
Okay,
happening with him.
so-
He ain't as
So
church, that's
my question is,
yeah, something happening humbling.
my question is this.
Yeah, look at that. That's good.
No, it's not about learning or unlearning.
It's good.
It's the truth is that I recognize a lot of brothers who have not always done the work, who because they have a few recent moments of enlightenment, now they want to cast the rest of us and throw stones.
I'm not
You know,
throwing any stones, trust me.
I can't teach my little cousin, which because if I taught you about the land, I mean, have I taught you about my culture? I mean,
I don't believe in none of this.
right? I mean, he don't believe, but have I told you that you an Israelite?
Hey, yo, you an Israelite.
out.
No cap. No cap. You an Israelite. No cap, brother. No cap. You
So
understand?
hold on, what's the difference between me telling my younger cousin that he's an Israelite and you telling him because I ain't got my Zeke's on?
Because it's gonna be less believing because you ain't doing nothing about it.
That's
You're
right.
not acting like Israelite. You're not dressing like Israelite.
you gotta show 'em through
You gotta
your
show,
works.
show.
Gotta be a light.
You gotta show and prove, man. You cannot be a hypocrite in the sight of man.
Need scripts.
How am I a hypocrite?
You're not living. If I tell somebody I'm an NBA player, but they never see me in an NBA uniform, they're not gonna believe me,
Yeah,
brother.
you're right. You can stop it.
Just because I'm not in my uniform today, don't mean I don't wear my traditional garments.
Hey, can we edify the young brother real quick?
If
Nah,
if
he ain't
not
trying to be on
today,
camera.
then what day? Hold on.
trying to
If
be
not
on
today,
camera.
then what day, brother? It's the Sabbath,
Nah, he
brother.
gotta be on camera.
Do you
He gotta
acknowledge
be on
that this
camera.
is the Sabbath?
I do acknowledge today is Sabbath.
So if not today, then what day, brother? Are you gonna wear your stuff?
I typically try to wear it on the Sabbath.
Typically.
Yes.
You choose today when you're not wearing anything to come over here and try to challenge us.
No, I'm not
picked the wrong day,
challenging. It
You
just
picked the wrong day,
no,
though,
the challenge
brother.
seemed to be
You
that
should have went and got into
you
your
saying
Superman
I'm not
booth.
who I am.
You should have went and got into your
Because-
Superman booth and changed
Oh,
up
so
before you
that's
came over here,
so
man.
that's what you're saying. That,
Right?
No, you ain't said it. That you ain't said it. So this is a Superman costume.
Now I do my fringes every day.
So no, this is a Superman
I
costume.
do my fringes every day.
No, you just called it a Superman costume.
I said you should've went
Is
to
it my
Superman
traditional?
booth.
Is it where I really come from, or is it something I just do on the fly?
And this is why H.O.I only talking parables, because he didn't get what I was saying.
Give me
He didn't get what I was saying.
Give me Revelations 1 and 14.
Give me. Are you finished, brother? Are you finished?
It's just hilarious, man.
I'm confused because, and I'm gonna just say I'm a Baptist and I go to church every Sunday. But can y'all give me what does this mean? The clothes that y'all wearing, what does it mean? I mean, I just want to understand that.
Christ wore this. Christ had a garment down to the foot.
I understand that.
She said she need the law, man.
Well, we gonna give you that.
Give the law too.
Yeah, we're gonna give you
can't
that.
Yes, brother.
You can have
Yes.
that's in the law.
I want to see y'all some echoes. I want to see y'all some Hebrew-made shoes. We make them in my village. I'll get y'all some.
I mean, they wanted. We were talking
I got
about
y'all. I got y'all. Next time I want to see y'all in them. And then Hebrew-made pants too. Hebrew-made drawers. Otherwise, we all work in progress.
What they got to do with the Hebrew Israelites from our bloodline?
I imagine so.
Imagine so.
I can only imagine so. I'm gonna tell you, they're not Khazarians. They are most definitely Ibrahim, Kushim.
Book of Numbers, chapter 15, 38.
Hey, they make some good boots. I holler at them. I definitely will.
Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make fringes. See this system? Bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
So, all our generations.
So you're supposed to have fringes in the border of your garment throughout the generations.
Church ain't gonna teach you this, sister.
Keep going.
So you saying if I put this on my clothes, I'm a better person? I mean,
Yes, you are. You are a better person.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you see, the sister got it too. Yeah, she got it too.
Oh, okay.
Throughout their generations that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Shalom. So this is a law from the Lord. So give me Revelations 14 and 10, 14 and 12. You know,
Book
and commandments.
The book of Revelations, chapter 14 and 2, 22. Which one is it?
22, 14. Commandments.
Faith of Christ and commandments is 14.
Oh, 14, 12.
14, 12.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
Now it says this is the patience of the faithful people. When you're a saint, you're devout, you're faithful. Hey, some saints were faithful unto death. Let's see what they did. Keep reading.
Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of H.O.I.
Before they even said keep the faith of Christ, they said keep the commandments. Why would they put keep the commandments over having the faith of Christ? Because they're just that important.
Right.
Give me Philippians 4 and 13. Your pastor is going to tell you, you can't keep the commandment. It's impossible to keep the commandment. Oh, them Hebrews, they failed. They failed, but when you go back into the Old Testament, your pastor will tell you not to read it, but there's multiple perfect men in the Bible in the Old Testament.
That's right.
You got Job.
Teach.
You got Ezekiel.
Right.
You got multiple, you got Noah, who was a perfect man. So these men, they're perfect through the law. Same thing with Christ. He was perfect because he didn't break the law. Bring that out.
Philippians 4:15.
Come, 13, 4:13.
Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ.
Now hold that. I hear this verse so many times, but when I pull this on a pastor and say, oh, we can't keep the law, brother, and I go here and I say, all right, well then give me this understanding. Read this again.
I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me.
I don't think it says I can do all things through Christ except the commandments.
Right.
Read that again.
I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me.
When you go into the end of the book, give me Revelations 22 and 14. The last book of the Bible in Revelations tells us to do a certain specific thing. It's very important that we go into the Bible and read it ourselves. Why you getting that? Give me
I already got it. Oh, you got it?
got it?
Revelation chapter
Give me
22
Revelations 1
and verse 14.
1 and 4.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Oh man, here it is again.
Right.
I thought the law, the letter, you get killed by the letter. Don't they say that you die by the letter, right? But what does the Lord say?
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
What is a commandment? What's so bad about the commandments?
Right.
The commandment says don't kill your brother.
Right.
That's so bad. That's terrible. Don't murder. The commandment says don't steal.
That's right.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, the commandment's so bad. The commandment says don't sleep with another man's wife. Oh no, you can't keep the commandments, brother. They're impossible. You see how double-minded that doesn't make sense. Why would you tell people that have black on black crime, they got their own young men killing each other on the street, that one of the laws of God they don't got to keep, and one of the laws of God is that you don't murder your own brother.
Right.
That doesn't make sense because they're out here for money and vain's sake. Give me 1 Timothy 6 and 5. These are precepts.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
You live. Oh, you know what? Why you got that? What you got? You ain't got nothing. Give me 1 John 5 and 3.
I got it.
You agree with it?
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
I don't want to keep no commandments. Sunday church.
It hit the spirit so hard she can't deny it. She got it. It's up to her. It's up to her. What she here for bait.
That's right. Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Keep going.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God,
Right.
that we keep his commandments.
Right.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Right.
They're not grievous.
That's right.
They're not grievous. I was having a whole conversation yesterday. Don't you know how hard it is to go steal something? You know these people, they be making heists. They be planning a heist. Oh, we got to get this money. We got an A plan. Oh, this don't work. We got a B plan. That might not work. Let's have a plan C. Oh, you know what? Now we gotta ride. Now we gotta go out and ride and see who we gonna rob. You know how hard that is? How much time that takes? And you know how easy it is to just say, you know what, damn it, I'm not gonna steal from somebody. It's less grievous just not to steal than to try to steal from someone and he ends up trying to fight you to death. What else you got?
Keep the laws of the land, though.
You got precepts.
Psalms chapter 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
That's how you wise.
Right.
It's wise not to go and try to kill somebody. Because you kill them and they find out who you are, they gonna kill you. It's wisdom just not to do wicked stuff.
Right.
Y'all know how your parents say have street knowledge, man. Don't be doing certain stuff. Don't do this. Don't get caught doing that. If you're gonna do something wicked, be smart about it, right? But the Lord said, look, just keep the commandments. Don't do nothing wicked, period. You won't be in no trouble.
For my good.
They for your good. What I want for you? Timothy 6 and 5.
1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 5. Perverse disputings of men, corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth, supposing that the gain is godliness.
Right.
Everyone thinks money is godliness, man. As soon as I get money, I got $1 million. But what if you sold drugs for that $1 million? What if you killed your mom for that $1 million?
Bring it out.
What if you sold your daughter into slavery for that $1 million? Is that godliness? Is that good? Is that great? Keep going.
From such withdraw thyself.
From these people, withdraw yourself. You don't need to be seen with Crefto Dollar in his church.
Con.
That man was caught on tape, skin on money. You know what he about. Man said, if I need to give the gospel to Mars, y'all gonna buy me a damn spaceship.
Right. Yeah, he did.
He ain't even reach all the people on the earth, man.
Right.
You can't even get in touch with a man at the church service. How he gonna reach the damn Martians? You need to withdraw yourself from these wicked men, man.
Salakia, I think there's Israelites scattered on Mars.
Hey, it's Jake somewhere up there. I don't know. Hey, keep going. I'll let you take over at the. I get Jeremiah. Give me Jeremiah 23.
But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Godliness with contentment. You gotta be content in the word. You can't be like, okay, I love God and not keep his commandments.
Right.
I love Jesus. He died for me, but not do the things Jesus did.
That's right.
That's godliness. That's contentment. Y'all want to talk about how holy Mary is, but Mary had one man as a husband, and that was it. But you go to one of the sisters out on the street, oh, no, I don't need no husband.
Right.
Oh, no, I really like him because he got money, but him over here, he cute.
Wicked.
But Mary had one husband. That's out the Bible. That's the father of Christ. It's a reason why she was chosen to have that son.
Right.
Because she was a holy woman.
Bring it out.
Keep going.
For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
When Creflo Dollar died, all that money is gonna go right back into the church. Not the church, back into the bank. Because he probably don't got no damn will. So when he died, he don't got no will. All that money gets turned over to the government. And they do what the hell ever they want with that money. You can't take anything. When we was born, we didn't have nothing. We didn't even have clothes. But now when we die, we ain't gonna take nothing.
That's right.
So why you building all this money like it's gonna benefit you? In the end, you just gonna die and just have nothing. When you make money and you have riches, you're supposed to build it for your children.
That's right.
And the people before you, in your nation, not for yourself. Give me, you got what I want?
Bring it out.
Give me first verse.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1.
Your
Bring it
pastor
out.
loved this verse.
Woe be-
Pastors love this verse. They be like, look, go to Jeremiah 23:1. And what do they say?
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore thus saith the Lord God of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you upon the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
Now hold that. They just like the first verse. They get the first verse and they close the book. That's it. Y'all wicked, right? But when you go down, like you read said, they don't visit them. We out here in the hood. When you gonna see T.D. Jakes out here walking around in the hood? Hello, brother, Christ died for you. When you gonna see Creflo Dollar come down in the hood? Hey, brother, donate some tithes, but Christ died for you, brother. Read me verse 17. They're not gonna come down here for you.
Verse 17, they say still unto them that despise me, the Lord hath said, ye shall have peace. And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of their own heart.
That's wicked. Now, this is an imagination of your own heart. A lot of women, they believe that they could be like Cardi B. All right, I'm gonna be a stripper now. And now me being a stripper, I might blow up like Cardi B and be a rapper. And guess what they say?
And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you.
No evil's gonna come upon you for being a stripper. No evil's gonna come upon you for being a homosexual. Because you got churches like that are homosexual based now. You got the Queen James Bible now. And they don't say, look, stop that. You're gonna be destroyed. No, what they say is, you know what? Christ died for you. And it's okay, brother. You could be a homosexual. But that's not right. Keep reading.
Verse 18, for who have stood in the counsel of the Lord and have perceived and heard his word?
Now, which one of them stood in the counsel of the Lord and understood and heard the word, man? Your pastor get one scripture and they go talk about his whole day on the sermon. Let me talk about how much money we made this week. Let me talk about how I got this new jet. or this conversation I had with this woman on the street. They don't come out the Bible. Keep reading.
Who hath marked his word and heard it?
Who marked the word of the Lord? Don't you know they don't even have Bibles in the church no more?
What?
How you go into church and then you sitting down and you don't have Bibles in front of you? They got little church pamphlets. So if you don't got Bibles in the church, how are you marking the word? When you look at these brothers' books, man, look at my book. That's marking the word. This is marking the word. They don't do that. When you look at a regular Christian book, it's not marked. They don't know what they're doing. Drop down to 25.
Verse 25. I have heard what the prophet said that prophesied lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
Now who that sound like? We just came out of Black History Month. Who that sound like? Read that again.
I have heard what the prophet said that prophesied lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
Now does that fit the brothers that's up here, or the pastors like Martin Luther King that be selling you lies? Keep reading.
How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies?
How long is gonna be in these pastors' heart? Oh, peace, peace. I had a dream. What about Martin Luther King's dream, brother? He said he wanted the blacks and the white to be together. How long are we gonna have this same mind state? Them Africans in Africa, that's how you know they different. They got a different mind state. When they came out of apartheid, they said, you know what? We about to take our damn land back. And they kicking these white people out the land. We need to have that mind state.
Right.
Instead, we got this same mind state. Oh, Martin Luther King dream, brother. But when these Caucasians went to them, they was like, I'm not bound by the ideals of Nelson Mandela. It worked for him then, it's not gonna work for us now. Same thing. It worked for Martin Luther King then, it's not gonna work for us now. But with that, I wanna say, the water for all y'all watching. You got scoffers, you got demons coming, always coming to vex the word. We come out of scripture, and they gotta, they don't know what they talking about, but they just gotta scream and stop the word. But the water for those that are listening and suffer and endure through it. With that, I want to give honor to brothers that are out here teaching the word and bringing out our people from these churches, man.
Right.
That's why they hate us.
Bring them out.
That's why you got Vocab Malone mad as hell, because they losing money.
That's right.
They losing money because they got caught on the game, man. And with that, I want to say Shabbat.